So many of you are struggling with the confusing, conflicting, and even controversial information when it comes to using essential oils safely, so I'd like to set the record straight. As a certified clinical aromatherapist, people come to me when they want to know the truth about essential oils. And when it comes to using tea tree essential oil with your pets, you want to make sure you're getting the right information. I can just tell you that tea tree essential oil is safe for dogs, but I'm actually going to show you how the rumor got started, links and all, and you can see if you agree with me or not. And I'll let you know which part of the rumor that I do agree with. Skipping this information will keep you wondering, is tea tree essential oil safe for dogs? And potentially miss out on using a useful essential oil with your dog. Let's dig in.
If you're going to learn about using essential oils safely, get your information from someone who doesn't profit from selling them. Leah Jacobson is an essential oil safety expert with the honor of educating over 1 million health-conscious families on safe remedies for themselves and their loved ones. Welcome to Using Essential Oils Safely with Leah Jacobson.
I'm going to be as open as I can with you without throwing any of my peers under the bus. Yep, even professionals can disagree sometimes. I could list my aromatherapy credentials for you, but my credentials have nothing to do with knowing tea tree essential oil is safe for dogs. I believe anyone can read the evidence for themselves and conclude, like me, that tea tree essential oil is safe for dogs, as long as they looked at the references. I grew up with Nancy Drew, Sherlock Holmes, and Agatha Christie, so I'm not one to ignore clues like reference citations. The first quote reads, "There are certain essential oils that should not be used with animals. One in particular is tea tree, Melaleuca alternifolia, which for some pets can cause poisoning and other serious health concerns." Note the reference citations of 2, 3, and 4. Citation 2 is a link to this page, which states, "As little as 7 drops of 100% oil has resulted in severe poisoning, and applications of 10 to 20 mils of 100% oil have resulted in poisoning and death in both dogs and cats. Products containing tea tree oil concentrations less than 1 to 2% are generally considered non-toxic if used according to labeled directions." If you have my book or have followed the series on essential oils with pets, you'll have learned that we need to dilute before exposing dogs to essential oils. So 7 full unconcentrated drops is too much. And 10 to 20 mils, which is 2 to 4 teaspoons, is way too much, no matter how you're using it, even for humans. So I think we can all agree that using that much of any essential oil is not cool. And this citation does state that 1 to 2% dilution is not toxic, which is much closer to what my own recommendations are. Citation 3 is a link to this page, which states, "Tea tree oil and pets. Veterinary toxicologists have reported that large amounts of tea tree oil applied to the skin of cats and dogs caused poisoning. Symptoms have included muscle tremors, weakness, difficulty in walking, low body temperature, and excessive salivation. With pets as with people, following label instructions is essential." We'll address labeling in a future episode, but did you catch the wording they used? Large amounts and applied to skin, not safe amounts. We have one more citation to look at, but before I share that with you, let me remind you, if you'd like to refer back to this content, you can watch, read, and listen to this episode over at leahjacobson.com/pet classes. I've included downloads for each episode, so you can save this information for later reference. Upcoming episodes will continue to explore using essential oils safely with dogs, but if you don't want to wait, you can grab my book over at leahjacobson.com/dogbook. In this book, I've included a full list of essential oils clearly marked safe or not safe, and includes the botanical names so you can make sure you have the right essential oil to keep your dog safe. I've also included simple recipes for a variety of issues. With the same attention to detail I include inside Recipes Lab for humans, the essential oils best to use for that health issue, specific dilution, exactly how to use, and more. So what's the final citation, and which part do I agree with? Citation 4 is a link to here, which discusses that it is unsafe around cats. And this is a citation I do agree with. This doesn't state that it's unsafe for dogs, though. So do these citations show the dangers of using tea tree essential oil with dogs? To recap, citation 2 references 7 drops to 4 teaspoons of essential oil. Citation 3 states large amounts. And citation 4 says not to use with cats, not dogs. Quite honestly, using 7 drops to 4 teaspoons of any essential oil with your dog is not wise and can cause a variety of adverse reactions. So what do you think? Did they scare us away from using tea tree with dogs for good reason? Or is the warning valid? I'd love to hear from you. And in my next episode, I'll give you 5 essential oils unsafe for dogs, and you aren't going to find tea tree essential oil on that list. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and share with a friend so we can use essential oils safely together.